Hi there and welcome. It's Nicole from Nicole Qigong. Just a little Qigong quickie practice that I would like to share with you, themed around the heart, around connecting with Shen, to connect more deeply with that greater part of ourselves. Ascension is not the movement up and out of the body, but instead the movement in more deeply. Beginning now in Bamboo in the Wind, feet are close together. Just taking a few moments to turn inwardly, taking a few breaths. Maybe the eyes will close. Aligning the vessel, drawing the feet out, placing them hip width apart, maybe even a little wider than hip width apart, coming more fully into your body through opening the chi gates now. After opening, draw the palms together in front of the heart. Step the feet wider, horse stance position, sinking a little lower, and then palms up, arms out to the side as far behind as possible. Turn the palms over and out in front, open and back. As the arms come back out in front, a little bit of a softening and a sinking, drawing the arms out to shoulder width apart with the palms down, turn and open. One more repetition. Arms come back in towards the heart, palms come back together. Turning the hands over so the fingers meet. Tiger claw, one hand past the side of the head and behind, other arm forward and down. Touch up the midline, swap sides, looking straight ahead. Notice your back arm, allow it to come up and over. Feel your hand come and almost graze the side of your head or graze past your ear as you move behind with that arm. Look straight ahead, keep your awareness on what both of your arms are doing. One more for each side. Hands come back together in front of the heart. Allow the back of the fingers to touch for a moment and then return to palms together. Push both arms across to one side, lift the opposite heel, look at the hands. Come back to center, drop and sink, and then move to the other side. From side to side. As the arms press in one direction, the opposite heel lifts from the earth. One more for each side. back to heart center. Place the hands onto the physical body, onto the middle dantian. Step the feet all the way to bamboo in the wind. Take a full breath. Notice the beating of your own heart. Notice the movement of your breath through your body. Move the hands one at a time. Palm, hand down to the lower dantian. Make contact. The hand that's at the heart to follow. Hold the hands at the lower dantian. Take a full breath. Draw the hands off the dantian. Create an arrow mudra. Index and thumb to point up. The arms will come overhead, as will the gaze. We'll look up towards the fingers, then bring the head to neutral. Sit down subtly and bring the arrow to the top of the head, looking straight ahead. Shoot the arrow high, look up. Head to neutral, sit down, arrow to the top of the head. Repeating. One more time, shooting up. Separate the hands from the mudra. Draw the arms to shoulder width apart with the palms facing. Draw the head to neutral. Look straight ahead. Soften the knees a little more and then swing the arms down and back up. Down and back up. Hinge just very slightly and subtly at the waist as the arms swing. One more time, arms returning overhead, turn the palms to face outwardly and gently and slowly descend the arms. Once you're returned to bamboo in the wind, take a full breath. Return to basic standing form for Qigong. Align the body, feet hip distance apart. From here, Qi massage, fingertips to the chest, and we tap. Gently we knock with the fingertips or the whole palm or even a light fist all over the region of the chest, up towards the neck, down towards the breastbone, tapping everywhere, taking a cleansing breath or two. One arm comes out to the side, the other hand taps down the inside of the arm, claps the hand, right to fingertips, turn over and just come up all the way to the shoulder. Come across the chest, allow the arms to swap their tasks, their positions, down on the other side. Both hands to the back of the neck now, tapping all over the base of the head, back of the neck, upper part of the spine. Onto the scalp, tapping with the fingers gently behind the ears, all over the hair, the scalp, the head, onto the face. Tap thoroughly all over the face. Aim to tap every part of the skin of the face. Tilt the chin into the air, look up and tilt all around the jaw. Tap onto the skin of the neck and down the midline of the body, returning the head to neutral. Come down below the level of the heart, tap the great palace, the central palace, and all around the sides of the body here. Take the arms, cross them over the great embrace, touching the edges of the body underneath the arms. Take a full breath. Feel the beating of the heart. Uncross the arms, bring the arms behind the back. Use the back of the hands to tap all around the lower back and the kidneys. Use an open palm to come down onto the buttocks. Tap the buttocks. Tap the sides of the body here and down the back of the legs, the sides of the legs, back of the knees, all the way down to the ankles and then up the inside and the front of the legs. Onto the quad, tapping all around the region of the quad and the pelvis, the hips. Resting the hands onto the dantian and just brushing gently over the abdomen. Finding the lower dantian position with the hands, turning the gaze inwardly, closing down the eyes or looking but not really looking. Just pausing, being, feeling, sensing. Taking the hands to the connect earth position now. Palms faced to the earth. Weight coming a little forward towards the balls of the feet, just very, very subtly. Taking the hands out to one side, keeping the distance the same, drawing a circle up, over the head, back down on the other side, and back down to connect earth. Pause momentarily and repeating. Three circles. After the three circles, turn the palms out, radiate them up and overhead. You'll draw the hands down towards the crown of the head, the true crown, and you'll place one palm aligned over the top of the other, holding here for a moment. See if you can sense the connection between the hands and the crown, the baihui. After a pause, very slowly descending the arms down in front. Hands remain aligned until we reach the dantian, and then they sweep open as we connect earth once again. We then move the hands out to one side, and then we draw an arc up high in front of the body and then down on the other side to land back onto the earth. We sweep across, we draw another arc up and over above the level of the head and across a third time. We return to center here, take a pause, align the vessel, connect the earth. We're not in a hurry. Drawing three circles now, out to the opposite side, just like earlier, over and above with the gaze following, down, and completion again. Three times. After the third repetition, turn the palms outwardly, gather overhead once more. Realign with the Bai, the crown of the head. Open the palms of the hands, connect your subtle body through your awareness, feeling, sensing the chi that's emanating from the palms, the chi that's connecting to the top of the head, into the top of the head. And tracing down, just like before, wait until you reach the Dantian and then reconnect to earth. 3 arcs out to the opposite side now, up and over in an arcing motion and down on the other side. That's number 1. Number 3 concludes with returning to our connecting earth position, softening and sinking, sensing, pausing, being. Placing the hands now into the holding the pearl position, elbows forward, hands aligned in front of the dantian. Lifting the hands up, bringing them up to shine inwardly at the heart, placing the hands onto the physical body, making the connection. Whichever hand is on top is now going to move up to the upper dantian, connecting, taking a moment to feel, and then allowing the hand at the heart to follow. When both hands arrive at the upper dantian, close the eyes, take a full breath. From here, across the wrists, lift the arms up, uncross and connect to the universe. Look up. Draw the energy down through each of the fingertips. Draw the energy in through your eyes, the crown of your head, through your throat. Gradually lower the arms down. You'll bend the elbows, the gaze will come down, and the hands will land over the lower dantian, touching the physical body. Take 3 breaths. Draw the feet in to bamboo in the wind. Our last form for this practice. Bending the knees, taking the hands into a very small and subtle scoop out in front. Draw the thumbs in and then lightly glide the hands down the midline. Once you reach the dantian, bend the knees again, make a small scooping motion. As the hands come up, the legs come back to a more soft and natural bamboo in the wind position. As the hands trace close, but not touching down the midline of the body. One last repetition. As the hands make their way back to the lower dantian, they'll cover, taking a full breath. Resting the arms by the sides just momentarily, closing the chi gates here, sending the silk scarf through the body. the hands cover the dantian at the end of practice with the intention of feeling inside the abdomen to the location of the physical vessel, the physical field that is the dantian. Even if you don't have a dantian forged, putting your awareness there is the first step. I hope you've enjoyed this Qigong practice. Qigong is all about coming home to oneself, but even more importantly than that, forging a refuge to connect with internally so that at any time you need more peace and ease, you can go there. I hope that this has helped just a little to create that refuge for you. Until next time, bye for now.